White trim is the default. White baseboards, doors, frames, all of that. But does it have to be? I think not. If your home feels a little flat, it might be time to ditch the stark white trim and try something way more interesting. For decades, white trim has been the go-to choice for a crisp, clean look. But here's the problem. It's predictable. It's a bit boring. It's kind of repetitive. In some homes, bright white trim can actually feel a bit harsh, unfinished, or even too stark against warm-toned walls. The good news? There are so many better options that can make your trim feel intentional, stylish, and modern while still working with your existing color scheme. So today I'm sharing 6 amazing trim colors that will completely transform the look of your space. Whether you want something soft and sophisticated or bold and moody, these colors are perfect alternatives to white. If you need a little more color inspiration, check out our palette pyramid service where we create custom color palettes for you based on your needs, your wants. Whether you need a 3-color palette, 6, or even more, we can accommodate you. And as part of the service, I even send you a personalized video explaining how the colors all work together. People love them. We're getting more and more demand. So while my workload is still manageable, check the link down below and secure your palette pyramid today. Welcome back to Top 6 Saturday, and today my 6 colors are all going to be Benjamin Moore trim colors that aren't white. If you ever wanted alternatives to your classic cloud white baseboards, this is the video for you because all 6 of these colors are anything but white. So let's get into it. The first color I want to feature and talk about is Thunder AF685, the softer, stormier neutral. If you want a gentle step away from white without going full on dark mode, Thunder is your best friend. It's a soft, stormy greige, not too beige, not too gray, but a perfect in-between color that plays nicely with just about anything. And I find the magic of Thunder comes from the fact that it feels like your trim is part of your design instead of being an afterthought. It still feels fairly light, it's kind of a mid-tone, but has just enough depth to give your baseboards and moldings a more custom high-end feel. It's part of the AF or Affinity color line, which I'm a huge fan of, as you know on this channel. If you've already subscribed, you've probably heard me talk about that quite a bit. Oh yeah, subscribe. The second color I want to talk about is called Revere Pewter, the cozy, warmer neutral. You've probably heard of this one before. It's one of Benjamin Moore's most popular colors of all time, specifically for walls. But as a trim color, absolute game changer. Revere Pewter is another one of those soft, warm greiges, but I find it's a bit more cozy than Thunder, less dramatic. I feel that Revere Pewter works wonderfully as a trim color with homes that have wood floors and those softer wall colors. Instead of that harsh, bright white outline on all your baseboards, you get a trim color that blends a lot more seamlessly with your space, making it feel cohesive, calm, and also inviting. If your home tends to lean a little more warm and cozy, but still sits in that neutral territory, this is a trim color that'll tie everything together effortlessly. I find that Revere Pewter works a little bit better when there still is some contrast, so much lighter wall colors or even deeper wall colors to go with it would probably be the best use case, unless you want to color wash and just do Revere Pewter everywhere, which is an option too. Okay, number 3 is Wrought Iron 2124-10, the perfect soft black. Now, if you want bold, moody, high contrast, Wrought Iron is your go-to. And the reason for that is it's not as high contrast as you can go, but it's probably the limit for a lot of people, where it's not quite black, but it's deep enough to add a sophisticated punch to any space. You could deem it to be more of a charcoal because it is toned down with a touch of gray as well, but there will definitely be a ton of darkness on that trim if you use it. Painting your trim Wrought Iron instantly makes your home look designer level. It's perfect for homes with light walls or even mid-tone walls, creating a striking contrast either way that feels intentional and most importantly, contemporary. But here's the trick. Since it's a soft black with perhaps a slight cool undertone, it won't feel as harsh as jet black. Instead, it gives you that rich, tailored look without overwhelming your whole space. And one of my favorite use cases for Wrought Iron is making your doors pop by painting your doors with that beautiful charcoal black, and then you have maybe a lighter trim or that mid-tone trim we were just talking about in Revere Pewter or even Thunder on the baseboards and frames surrounding it. So now you still have contrast, you still have that mid-tone warmth coming from Revere Pewter, and then you have wrought iron finishing things up on the doors. But if you want to go a bit more simple, you can try this color on your interior doors and then match the baseboards as well, so everything becomes a lot more seamless. Essentially, you're flipping the script on off-white trim and just going for off-black trim and doors. Number 4 is Grant Beige, the warm, earthy neutral. For those who love a more natural, organic feel, Grant Beige is a stunning trim color that warms up a space without stealing the show. This is not your grandma's builder's beige. It's got just the right amount of earthy depth to make it feel modern and fresh. It's a fantastic choice if your home has wood tones or creamy whites or warm greens, because instead of fighting those colors, this trim option actually enhances them. So unlike Revere Pewter and Thunder, which have a little more of that gray, smoky, stormy feel in some cases, Grant Beige goes a little more towards the organic side, which I absolutely love. If you want your home to feel cozy and collected, this is the trim color for you. Number 5, Knoxville Gray, the deep, moody blue-green. HC 160. Okay, now we're getting into seriously stunning territory. If you're tired of safe neutrals, off-whites, and even if off-black isn't really doing it for you, Knoxville Gray is a deep, muted blue-green that makes trim feel intentional, expensive, and absolutely designer approved. This color is rich and moody, and still kind of neutral enough to work with a variety of wall colors. It's got that classic historic feel that I really enjoy, but in a way feels very fresh and modern. If you have walls that are warm whites, or you incorporate a lot of soft muted taupes or even light grays, this trim color adds just the right amount of contrast without feeling heavy. And the beautiful thing is, it's a built-in accent. So if you have neutrals everywhere and you want something to stand out and pop, maybe you have some really intricate woodwork you want to feature, a color like this will do wonders. It's especially gorgeous with warm wood floors and specifically brass accents. So if that's your vibe, you need to try this. It may not be the best choice for everywhere in your home, but if you use it in the right room, it'll knock your little socks off, I tell ya. Number 6, Amherst Gray, the tailored, timeless gray. Last but definitely not least, Amherst Gray is the perfect deep gray for trim. It's not too cool, not too warm, just a rich, moody charcoal that feels a little bit grounded, that pairs beautifully with lighter wall colors and modern decor. If wrought iron specifically felt a bit too dark for you, Amherst Gray is a great alternative because it adds depth and interest without feeling too harsh, making it a perfect all-around modern trim color. For those who want a trim color that feels high-end and custom, this one is a no-brainer. And that was 6.